We are here today because I'm going to show you guys how to make this do-it-yourself that I had in my mind. So I was always obsessed with this from The Nightmare Before Christmas, as you know, the snake, the orange and black striped snake. But I didn't want to make a stuffed one. I wanted to look, it's going to be a facade first of all, but it's going to give that illusion that it's there. And I wanted it to wrap around things. So at first I was considering here, which I may also change to that. But also I was looking at here in our dining area. So it kind of, the snake head would be here and then the tail over here. So it looks like it's grabbing the whole dining area, like it's wrapping it, you know what I mean? So it kind of give that illusion. But yeah, the things that I'm going to use to make it are going to be, you know, the presentation boards that we used to do or use as kids, the black ones and white ones, the big ones, the kind of the foam ones. So I'm going to be using 2 of those, and I'm going to calculate to see how much I could get on that. So all of this is like live action. So we're doing it together. All I have is the idea and the illustrations, but we're gonna make this happen. Game plan is, we'll see if it pans out this way, but game plan is have the boards, then I'm gonna draw kind of around it, see how big I want it, do I want the mouth to be open, etc. Where do I want it, kind of measure out a little bit per what I have with the board. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to Lowe's or something and get spray paint, and I want to get the bright orange color and get some painter's tape and then create the stripes on it. So we're using the black to our advantage, and then spray paint it and then cut it out. So in theory, it should be pretty quick. You know, it could be a project that you can do with your partner, friends, siblings, family, and something that is pretty affordable. I'm guesstimating right now, up the top of my noggin, it'd be like, let's say $10 the most for the spray paint, but I don't know, it's probably gonna be like $7 or so, and they do have coupons, under $20 project. But either way, like I still want to use the things that I have in my home and kind of recreate something else, you know, do other do-it-yourself projects, especially for Halloween time. I was telling Andrew, I was like, I want to do more crazier things, but I'm working with what I have right now and the time that I have right now. So at this point in time, I want to make like quick do-it-yourself projects. So with that being said, that's the game plan. So we're going to go ahead and go buy the things. Also, really quick, I wanted to know, I've been really enjoying, I remember when I was at university, my professor, she would always say, hey, like whatever you design and whatever you draw, because people would deviate from it. She's like, no, I want you guys to get into the habit of what you design in your head, what you put onto paper, what you create, what you dream of doing, make that happen as you drew it. And I always remember that when I'm doing a project, I'm like, okay, like it's accurate to the illustration, it's accurate to the idea, like I made it happen. So even though this one's pretty cinch, in my opinion, it could offer me complications and stuff, but I do want it to come to life. So that was my random little spiel. So at any rate, I'll see you in the next portion of the video, and we will get the supplies. I'll let you know correct price points at the moment. Obviously they may differ from location, but I will see you in the next bit and we'll get to work. Bye. All right, guess who's coming with me, guys? That guy. Okay, so we got the spray paint. Which one's this one? We got the real orange. We got the gloss. I think that's fine too, and I also think it could look kind of cool, like when it's up on the wall. You know what I mean, Geraldine? You're like, I'm just here to support. For the tape, I'm looking at this one. It's $4, or even this one, and I could just double it. Okay, gang, so this is what we got going on. So I just loosely drew it. I'm gonna put the tape and spray paint it. The goal is for it to be easy peasy. So I got gloves on because I'm gonna do a nail tutorial after this. But this is what I got. This is the orange, gloss real orange. And this is the tape that I got. It's painter's tape. So game plan, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this tape on it and then spray paint it on it. Let's see how it goes. I also do want to say that it would be a lot easier if the snake was straight versus curved. That's why it's taking me a little bit longer, because I'm curving the tape. So hopefully it pans out that way and we could just peel it off and it's pretty easy, but we'll see. And this is going over our TV, so it's just kind of like giving that illusion, and once it meets the end of the wall it kind of just disappears, but it's wrapping around it in a sense. So yeah, so I'm gonna continue doing this and I'll see you when I'm done. So that's looking pretty good. It did end up like peeling up a little bit, but that's still pretty solid. The ones that are not as perfect, I'm gonna go in with a Sharpie and sharpen that up. This one needs some help with the tail, so I'm gonna fill that in. Hopefully I don't have to start from scratch. If I do, I have enough material, but so far we're cruising. This one came off a lot easier than this one. I'm gonna have to like see if I could save it, blah blah, and go in with a Sharpie. So I'll be back.
There's a lonely house at which the folks all stand around and stare.
Okay, cool. So this is really where the severity is. Honestly, it's more of the orange. So I'm gonna see if I cut it here so it still shows that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm still gonna keep it, especially because this is just to put up there. So yeah, and then this one I'm gonna clean it up, and I'm gonna go in and put white on the eye, and I'm gonna cut it out, and I will meet you here.
The folks all stand around and stare. And if you ever want to take a look, you'll find an old caretaker there. When you step inside, he tells a tale of ghosts that whine and wail, around and round about the place at night. And this is how he tells his tale. Oh, hear that bogey wail, up and down the scale, creeping in and out of every room. Bogey wail, what an awful wail, guaranteed to fit.
Actually did not have a paint marker for that, so I ended up improvising and using certain colors. Carpe Diem did good. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and I actually think it works out because it's still like kind of glossy. So I'm just gonna put the black after I cut them out, and then we'll show you guys how it looks up here. Hopefully it comes out nice, so we'll get there. Okay guys, this actually looks really cool. Look at that. And so I'm just gonna do them out. That actually looks really cool. It has a little bit of jagged edges, but I think once it's up, you won't be able to see it. I'm really excited. Let me see. Okay, so far, I may either have to cut it in a little bit like that, but that looks cool. Let me zoom you guys out. There you go. You see Ladybug? That's so cool. Yay! So what I'm gonna do is use this command, the ones that come off. I'm gonna use those and put them up here and then put it up there. Actually, first let me rehab this one and then I'll meet you guys here. So this just goes to show that this is how it looks right now. When I cut it out, I predict it will be looking significantly better. I may also thin it out a little bit, but I'm gonna just cut it like that. And also I've just been using kitchen shears. And I'm just careful with the quadrants. I'll show an overhead view so you guys can see, just to, you know, just in case, just to secure that it doesn't bend completely is what I'm trying to say.
Makes you panicky when you hear that miner moan. Bogey fears make you strain your ears when you're on your own alone at night. Here it comes, nearer yet it comes, filling every marrow with fright. A sort of sneaking round, a freaking round, you long to see the moonlight pale. Every night, when you dim the light, you can hear the bogey wail.
Look at this. Glad I didn't give up on this, like the idea of it, because I was like, it could be really cool. I could use these materials that I have, and just by getting a few more that I will use for other projects, obviously, it can pan out to something nice. And it looks great, and I'm really happy. And if you guys stay through this entire video, thank you so much for watching. If you would give this a try, or you would try something different, let me know down below. I would love to know what you guys would do. Creative on creative action. So again, thank you so much for watching the video. Happy Halloween. May you enjoy it this holiday season, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
There's a lonely house at which the folks all stand around and stare. And if you ever want to take a look, you'll find an old caretaker there. When you step inside, he tells a tale of ghosts that whine and wail, around and round about the place at night. And this is how he tells his tale. Oh, hear that bow.